Okay, just to give you guys some ideas of what to do when you want to start making furniture. Mr. Z, I don't know how to render a bed. You actually do. Get my desk ready here. I have a very squeaky chair too. Sorry. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is switch out of object to edit mode while selecting the walls and the floor. So I'm gonna hit tab. And let us just take this little polygon here. Notice I am in face select mode. If I take this, I want to basically steal this from the floor and copy it and use it for a bed. Watch this. Shift D. Shift D. And then when you wiggle the mouse around, it duplicates. That is good. If you want it just to go straight up, you hit Z. Okay. So with this plane, I'm going to extrude it, or I'm going to resize it in a second. So I'll hit S to scale. Scale it down this way. Let's say I just want it to be longer, right? So if I hit S for scale, it shrinks down the whole thing. But at some point, I want to like scale this, just these sides. So I'll hit S and then Y, and we'll just scale. And this looks like a pretty good size for a bed. I have this very, very thin sheet here. So what am I going to do with this? Z-Barth, we're going to extrude it, right? E to extrude. Awesome. Now I have this bed in the middle of the room. How do I move it now? Because if I hit G to grab it, let me zoom in. If I hit G to grab, it will just move the top, but we want to move the whole bed, which is like floating in the sky right now. So I'll hit escape. I want to select all the polygons that are linked to this one. So I'll hit L. Shazam. Now G to grab. We'll move it over. I'll kind of see where it is in relation to everything. Put it in the corner. Really easy way to kind of know where things are in position in relation to everything else. Of course, it's too high right now in this view. Let's go to a straight up view by clicking on Z. So now I can see exactly where it is. I'll hit G to grab. Put it here. G to grab again, and then Z to drop it down. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Okay, this is just like a little box right now, so let's do something with it. I'm going to select the top of it, hit E to extrude. So we have like a box spring and a mattress. And this looks very hard. There is a way to make it beveled. I think it's Control B. Control B, and then you drag out, and look, it creates. Oh, that's actually cooler than I thought it would be. And while you're dragging, if you scroll up or down, it will give you less or more bevels. So that's how you make something that actually looks like a bed. Very cool. A really quick way to make a pillow. So I'm going to copy this face, Shift D, move it up, hit S to scale. I can rotate it if I want to, so I'm going to rotate it. I also hit Z, R to rotate, then Z. Extrude up. How do I select all the linked things? You hit L. And now I'll go back to my top view. G to grab. R to rotate. I was a little off there. G to grab, Z to go down. So I'm looking over on the left. Awesome. And then, yeah, let's bevel this. So with everything selected, let's see what happens. Control B, pull out. So, yeah. You guys got today and tomorrow or next class to work on this, so please work on it. Do not just stop after the bed. What else can we add here? Z-Barth. I'm going to just steal this plane and then copy it and move it over here, and we'll make a desk by the window. Okay. Shift D to copy. Move it over. I'm going to hit X so it goes one way specifically. R to rotate. Z to have it go one axis. And make sure here it's -90 degrees. delete, -90. Boom. So let me make this a desk. G to grab this, Y to go backwards. Let's hit E to extrude. We'll extrude up. Oh, that was wrong. Oh my gosh, okay. Control Z, there we go. E to extrude, up, click. Okay, so the bed doesn't need, like here it's okay that it's kind of floating. Here we need table legs. Well, I guess it could physically be attached to the wall here. You could put some rods here or something. Yeah, maybe I only need 2 table legs for this. Really quickly, let me zoom in here. I'm gonna hold Shift and middle click to pan around. That's this hand tool. So if you want to move around like this, it's the hand tool. I'm gonna take this and copy it. Shift D, move it up in the air, scale it really small. G to grab, move it over here. G to grab, along this axis. G to grab, put it under Z. And E to extrude. Now I have a table leg. So I wasn't in the right spot, but it's so easy now to, oh, please don't crash. I will love you if you don't crash. Uh-oh. Okay, take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be okay. See, it didn't crash. So if I want to move this table leg, I just have to select the linked items. L for linked, G to grab. G to grab. I think this is the Y-axis. Bring it forward. Yeah. So I'm happy with that position now, but it's really easy to just copy this. Shift D. I'll hit Y to just scoot it back this way. L to select linked. Shift D, and I'll hit X. It's perfectly this way. So please get used to selecting a face, Shift D to move it away from its place, and then extrude something. Okay, I'm bored of that. Let's do something else. The monkey head was a fun one. Maybe you have a side table with a monkey head on it. Okay, so let's add the monkey head. Mr. Z, I see the monkey head. It's over here. Ha! Oh, me with the mask. There we go. G to grab, Z to move it up. Oh, no. G to grab, Z. I want to move up this painting a little bit. Okay, just wanted to clean a few things up. Let's add the monkey. Get out of edit mode, go to object mode. Look under the add mesh, and then the bottom of the mesh is a monkey mesh. Mr. Z, why do you do this to us? G to grab, Z to move up. I want to rotate it, and I want it to spin like on its chin right now. So that's the Z axis. So I'll hit R to rotate, then Z. So I know that we'll just spin in this one direction. S to scale, G to grab. So I'll just have that thing like leaning up against the wall somehow. It doesn't make sense that it's going through the wall, so I'm going to go G to grab. Yeah. What about a, what's it called? A rug. Add mesh. A cylinder. Okay, I was in object mode. That's good. I'm going to hit S to scale, and then Z to go along the Z axis. Z. G to grab, D to bring up, S to scale it, G to grab it, move back here, G to grab, Z to move up. I don't know where it is right now. This is a good time to be on top, so let's go to Z up here. I'll hit G to grab, so it's like in the corner of the room. And I have it like going through the bottom. That's not good. So I'm gonna hit S to scale and then Z. Scale down small. G to grab, Z to go up. Awesome. Remember to add color to things. You need to add a material slot and then fill the material. You do that under this material property. Click here. This has no material, so I'm going to click new. Oh, let me move this over so I can see it. You guys probably can see it. I have to click plus first, I think. Then new. Okay. If I change the base color, we'll see an update here. Some things to do are like you could change things like sheen or clear coat, roughness. Roughness will make it look shinier if you turn that down. The monkey head. Make a new slot. Change them to be a different color. Maybe your walls are different colors too. I just want to add some color to his eyes. So what if you just want to color not the whole thing? I recommend assigning the first color first, which is purple. So now I'm going to go to, I need to save this work. S. Edit mode. I'll just select these polygons. Probably easier if you got closer. Z-Barth. I'm working on a Mac. That's it. That's all I'm going to say there. Okay, so I have all the polygons that I want to add like a white color to. So I selected them, and now I need to add a new slot for material, plus. I think I missed it. Plus, there we go. So now I have that slot. I'm gonna say new. And I wanted white, okay? So we're actually kind of at that white color. So the only thing I need to do from here, once I've chosen the color, is to click assign. Nothing happens. When you make the first material, something happens. The second time, nothing happens until you say assign. And now his eyes are different colors. It's so cute. Tab out of edit mode just so we can actually see what it looks like. Have some fun with this, guys. Love you. I think I'm going to end this because it's getting long now. Let me know if you need anything and say hi to Mr. Bruncab if you made it to the end of this video.